Okay, so now we're going to go over lesson number 3 for our 4.NS.5 concept. And we're going to be talking about multiples today. And folks, we have been talking about multiples this whole year. So I feel like this is going to be a super duper easy lesson. Okay, so first things first. We're going to learn to provide the multiples of a given number and to recognize the multiples of a given number. What in the world is a multiple? A multiple is the product of a given number and any whole number. So remember, product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So anytime I multiply something, that product is a multiple of a whole number. Okay. Now, lots of us are still really struggling with our multiplication songs. If you click that link that says JJES multiplication songs, this slideshow goes through them all. Now, in class, we will sing them and play them together. At home, I just want you to go through it. And folks, skipping that step is not going to help you at all. So take the time to go through it. Okay, a factor. What is a factor? Stop and take a moment and think to yourself, what is a factor? Hopefully you said that it is a whole number, that when you multiply them together, you get a product. Or you could say, what are the two numbers that when you divide, what is it that you would get? Kind of like that dividend. No, I'm sorry, the divisor and the quotient. Okay, prime. What is prime? There is only exactly two factors. And composite, there's more than two. And GCF means greatest common factor. And greatest common factor is where you take two digits, or two numbers, I'm so sorry. You find the factors of those two numbers, find all of them they have in common, and then you find the one that's greatest of those common. So let's review this real quick. We need to review 21 and 28. So let's list my factors of 21. I know I have 1 and 21. It's not even, so I cannot do 2. 3. Well, let's sing my 3 song. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 7. So 3 times 7. Let's try 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Nope. I know it's not 5 because it doesn't end in a 0 or a 5. 6, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Well, nope, I never hit 21, did I? So I'm done because then my next number is 7. All right, 28. I know I have 1 and 28. I know I've got 2. And actually, if I'm not sure, remember, I can come over here and divide. Well, I know that 2 times 10 is 20. Subtract, and I know that 2 times 4 is 8. No remainder, so that's 14. So I have 14. How about 3? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Nope, not even close. How about 4? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Oh, sure enough, 4 times 7. Okay, how about 5? Does it end in a 0 or a 5? How about 6? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Nope. And then I hit 7, so I know I'm done. Now I need to find what factors do they have in common. Well, they have a 1. No 3. They have a 7. No 21, 14, and 28. So the greatest one that they have in common is a 7. Now, is 21 prime or composite? Well, it's got more than 2 factors, so it is definitely composite. 28 also has more than 2 factors, so we know that it is as well composite. Okay, let's go on to the next one. So today we're going to practice writing the multiples of a given number. And multiples hopefully makes your brain, these are your thoughts. I know you all love my drawings. You are thinking, sounds like multiply. So obviously we're going to multiply to get our multiples. Folks, our songs that we sing, those are multiples. Okay. So let's go on to our next slide. So we're going to ask ourselves, what are the multiples of 3? If you sing that song. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Yes, 30 apples under that tree. Now, can we keep going? Well, heck yeah, we can. Remember, we talked about multiples go on forever. I mean, I could go, what is 3 times 1 million? Well, 3 million is my answer. 3 million is a multiple of 3. But we're not going to go that high. We can keep going. Let's take this 30 and put it here. Well, what's 30 plus 3? 33. Plus 3 more. Well, what is that? It's 36. Plus 3 more. 39. And I guess I should. Plus 3 more. 42. And I could keep going. Okay. Now, sometimes you're going to be asked, well, it's not going to have you start with 3, like we always start with when we're singing our songs. It might start somewhere up higher in the multiples. So here it's going to start with 18. If it's asking for the next 3 multiples of 6, you need to tell yourself, I'm going to count by 6. So I'm going to start off with my song. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 30, 36, 42. And I get to stop. All it wants me to give is the next 3 multiples. Okay, I want you to try this one. What are the next 5 multiples of 9? So pause your video, find the next 5 multiples of 9. You're going to count by 9s, and then play your video again to check your answer. Okay, we're starting at 27. 9, 18, 27, 36. 45, 54, 63, 72, and I'm done. Okay. So hopefully you got that right. Hopefully that was an easy one for you. Okay, try this one. What are the next 3 multiples of 12? You're going to think to yourself, well, I'm counting by 12s. I know Miss Day loves that 12 song. That's her favorite. Pause the video, find it, and then start your video again to see if you got it right. Okay, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. I'm done. I didn't even get to finish my song. So hopefully that's easy enough. Now, these are just a few little hints to help you. If a number's even, we always know it's going to be a multiple of 2, always. If a number ends with a 0 or a 5, it's always going to be, you're going to have multiples of 5. So for example, if my number is 20, I know that 20 is a multiple of 2 because I know I can do 2 times 10, get 20, but it's also a multiple of 5. Now, it could be a multiple of other numbers too, but we know that it is always a multiple of 2 and 5. Now, what if I have the problem 85? Well, 85 is not even, so it's not a multiple of 2, but it does end in a 5, so it's definitely a multiple of 5. Okay, some other little challenging hints. These are just if you just really want to rock your brain. If your digits add up to 3, 6, or 9, it's going to be a multiple of 3. And you keep adding those digits up till you get a single number. So for example, if I look at 12, is it a multiple of 3? Well, 1 plus 2 equals 3. Yep, it is a multiple of 3. How about 84? 8 plus 4 is 12. Now I have to keep going to get a single number. 1 plus 2 is 3. Sure is. How about 63? 6 plus 3 is 9. Is that a multiple of 3? Yes, it is. So these are just a few little tricks to help you. But let's jump on down here to this one. How about 47? 4 plus 7 is 11. Well, I have to keep going until I get a single digit. 1 plus 1 is 2. Wait a minute. 2 is definitely not a multiple of 3, so neither is 47. So that's just a little extra trick to kind of help you out. All right, is 45 a multiple of 5? Stop and ask yourself. It does end in 5. What are you going to think? Yes, it's a multiple of 5. If it ends in a 0 or a 5, it's a multiple of 5. How about 28? Is 28 a multiple of 3? Stop and think. Well, hopefully in your head you're like, wait a minute, I know I can do 2 plus 8, and that equals 10. 10 is not a multiple of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. Nope. All right, is 64 a multiple of 2? Well, 4 makes it even. So yes, it's a multiple of 2. How about 72? Is it a multiple of 9? Well, let's use that little trick. 7 plus 2 equals 9. Yep, 9 times 1 is 9. That is a multiple. Yes. Okay, so hopefully that helps you a little bit. Now let's take a look at this one. We can use that little trick of adding them up. What are all the multiples of 3? Well, 2 plus 0 equals 2. That is not a multiple of 3. 9, 3 times 3 is 9. Yep. How about 30? In my head, I know right away. 3 times 10 is 30 because we've been doing those forever with our friendly numbers. But if I took 3 plus 0 to a single number, I get 3. Definitely. How about D? 2 plus 5 equals 7. Is that a multiple of 3? Nope. How about 16? 1 plus 6, does that equal 7? Is that a multiple? Nope. How about 24? 2 plus 4 equals 6. 6 is a multiple of 3, so is 24. Those are just a few little tricks to kind of help you out. But you can always count by your threes too. Okay, so your homework today. If you are at home, you have a slideshow. If you are here in school, you have paper and pencil. So if you are going to, you got a chance right now to go ahead and get working on it. If you have any questions, please let me know.